Guys, this is Westbound. On my Facebook profile, we started a discussion the other day whether or not Room 335 by Larry Carlton uses the same chord progression as Peg by Steely Dan. And as some of us know, Larry Carlton worked a lot for Steely Dan. He was hired often as a hired hand, as they call it, or hired gun for studio sessions, and playing guitar on many of the tracks that Walter Becker and Donald Fagen laid down. So it lends itself to assuming that he might have consciously or subconsciously used some of those chords, being exposed to their music so much. And so let's take a look. Let's first take a listen at Peg by Steely Dan. And so on. So what have we got here? They start on C major 7, and it's a moot chord, a G 9/13 or G 6th over 9th, like that. And it goes into F major and C major. And so on, same thing. And goes back to C major and the moot chord. Alright, so that's the intro or the first verse of For Peg by Steely Dan. Now let's compare it to Room 335 by Larry Carlton. And so on. So he starts on a D major 7th chord. Then indeed he goes into the moot chord. It's an A major, actually over C sharp. And he goes into B natural minor 7. Then C sharp minor 7. So that's basically the chord progression for the intro. Of course, he goes into different chords afterwards, as do Steely Dan. So yeah, I mean, it's the beginning is the same chord progression, only a tone above, a note above. Steely Dan starts on C major, he starts on D major 7. But then he varies. Carlton, I mean. He goes into B natural minor 7, C minor 7, C sharp minor 7, back to D major 7, and resolves on A major 7. So it's very reminiscent, agreed, but not quite the same. And I think that's kind of a little bit of a signature thing for Larry Carlton. He never uses the same iteration or repetition over and over. I was surprised to find that Steely Dan actually do in this track, because they're also known for running the gamut of harmonic possibilities in their songs. However, here for the intro, they keep it simple. They just move it, up a fourth and then back to a root note. And Larry Carlton basically emulates the same pattern, but kind of varies it a little. So I would say, yes, they are very similar, but they're not the same. And I guess that's why he got away and didn't see himself confronted with a legal case. And also, I don't think that Steely Dan would have wanted, to kind of sour their working relationship in that way. So yeah, I hope this helped. Hope you enjoyed this. And if you like this, feel free to subscribe to my channel, ding the bell, leave a comment below, and see you soon. Bye-bye. This is Westbound for Westbound Music. See you soon.